Hello, hola. Welcome back to Color and Canvas. Today I'm going to be doing something on a black canvas. I have an 11 by 14 inch Arteza black canvas, and I wanted to do a Dutch pour with a little bit of a color theme for Valentine's Day. So I have my reds and golds and whites. And I'm going to tell you how I've mixed these paints. Let me just move this guy over here. These are brand new bottles, very excited. I'm getting everything organized here in the art room. And these are mostly Arteza paints. There's some Arteza, some Liquitex Basics. And I've mixed them with a pouring medium blend that I make. And this pouring medium is 3 parts Floetrol, 2 parts Gluol, 1 part water. I just mix it all together and make big batches of it, put it in bottles. This is actually pouring medium too. I just used the old Floetrol bottle. And that is what these paints are mixed with. 1 part paint, 2 parts pouring medium. And they're quite a thick consistency when they're poured. I will show these to you because I'm going to custom blend a color that I want to use for this pour that we're going to do today. I wanted to make kind of a peachy pink, and so if you can see how thick that paint is, it's really thick. You could do a really beautiful ring pour with that paint. There's a lot that you can do with paint that's that consistency. And I like to do the thicker paints in the bottles because I can always thin them out with a little bit of water if I want to do a Dutch pour or a swipe or something where I need it to be a little bit thinner. That's easy to do. Oops, can't get the lid off the gold. So I'm custom mixing this little color here that I wanted to use today. I'm going to stir all of these together. Make it a bit more orange. Might put some yellow in there actually. There we go. And I do this all the time. You know, you see me using colors that do not look like the bottle. This is why, because I just change it up. I put a little bit of this, a little bit of that, custom mix the color that I want, and then I have exactly what I need. And I don't have to have, 25 kinds of paint that are already mixed. And I really like working this way. You can do a lot just having a few colors that you can put together. A bit more gold. A little bit more white. The red that is in that bottle is like a scarlet red. It is really, really dark and pigmented, so it's making the whole thing quite dark here. Let's see. Now that's a really lovely color. That's what I want. A bit more white. See, lots of adjustments too as we go along here, and that's fine. This is 24 karat gold. I'm going to put just a drop of that in here as I custom blend this. Pretty color, but it's thick, right? Because all the paints were thick. So all I'm going to do, a few drops of water from my spray bottle, and make it a thinner consistency. It needs just one more squirt here. I like the spray bottle because it gives me a bit more control, and I use it for other things as I paint too. There we go, nice and thin. So I have this custom blended peachy gold color. I have red, which I have also thinned out, as you can see. A blend of reds. I mixed my 24 karat gold and my Liquitex Basics gold together for that. And this is just titanium white. They're all a thin consistency. I think I want this one a little bit thinner. All right, let me move these bottles over. And we'll have some fun here. Our pouring medium is going to be really important because that's going to be an integral part of what we do here. A little bit different today. Let's put that guy down. All right, so base coat. Normally it would be black, right? I'm not going to use a black base coat. I am going to use our pouring medium blend for the base coat. I know, it's weird. And it looks like I'm pouring white paint on there, but the pouring medium dries completely clear. So that is going to be our base coat. Pouring medium. Just squeeze a bit more on there around the edges. But we're going to be doing a Dutch pour with this. So let's see. Let's see how it works out when it dries. We're not going to see anything right now as we're filming because it's all going to be white and weird. We're going to know at the end. All right, so I'm just going to leave that. I'll add some more and blow out the edges. We're not going to go too far, I don't think, with this. So here we go. Let's... I think I want to do just like that kind of shape today. And so let's pour this paint down. Very pretty. A little extra gold. And it's a bit of a guessing game too, you know, because it's going into this white puddle. We're not 100% going to know what colors we have until it's dry. So, yay! This will be a surprise. Surprise pour. All right. Let's grab our trusty little hairdryer. This is going to be fun. I'm going to put a bit more pouring medium on the end here. It's going to be great. Here we go. I have no idea what's going to happen when this dries. I wanted some negative space here, but I think there is just too much. Yeah, there's just too much paint and pouring medium on here. So we might just have to let some of that pour off. And we're going to go back this way. So we have it really broken up here, little bits of color. A little bit of lacing, and here it's really solid. I love this effect. I mean, there's so much going on here. I have all this negative space here, little red bits and spots. I don't know. I kind of like it. I kind of like it a lot, actually. Let's torch it and see if there's any air bubbles in here. Experimental. Totally experimental. All right, I'm going to set this aside. All right, we're back, and here is the dried painting. It's looking pretty interesting, but you can see right there, there's all these cracks. And why did that happen? Because the base coat that we used was too thin. The pouring medium that we used as the base coat was too thin. As a pouring medium, mixing it with thick paints, it's wonderful. I really love the effects that I get with it and how well it blends with the paint. But for this particular technique, it wasn't great because that paint did crack. I apologize for the glare. There's light coming in from every window and it's almost impossible to get a good look at this. The colors keep going off a little bit. But anyhow, so we learned. I'm going to try this again and I'm going to do a thicker pouring medium blend. I could use just plain Floetrol, but the last bottle of Floetrol that I got, the one that I mixed this pouring medium with, was actually much thinner than I normally expect from Floetrol. So I think that may have had a little bit to do with why this pouring medium was so thin, because the ingredients weren't as thick as they should be. So I'm going to try again with maybe a bit of extra glue, a little less water, and see if we can do better. But I will definitely try it again. I love experimenting. And I hope that you guys experiment too. You know, go with whatever ingredients you have, because we all have different art supplies. Go experiment. Make something beautiful for yourself. Have some fun. And have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.